Good morning, neighbors. It is Thursday, December 11th, 2025, and you are tuned in to the Murphy Morning Show. This is your host, Sarah, with a hot cup of coffee and a warm seat at the table just for you as we catch up on what is happening around Murphy and our mountain communities today. Settle in, take a deep breath, and let us walk through the local news, the weather, and the events that are bringing folks together this week. Let us start in downtown Murphy, where the Christmas spirit is still going strong after last weekend's Murphy Christmas Parade lit up the streets with floats, marching bands, and local businesses rolling through town in full holiday style. The parade drew families from across Cherokee County and neighboring towns. And if you missed it, local outlets have been sharing video of the lineup so you can still enjoy the sights and sounds from your living room. The parade capped off several days of Murphy Mountain Christmas celebrations, including the town tree lighting and live entertainment that turned downtown into a Hallmark-style scene for a few magical evenings. High school football fans in Murphy are buzzing today as the Black Knights get ready for a huge moment on the state stage. The team is headed to Chapel Hill to face Wilson Prep in the One-A-State championship game at Kenan Stadium, a rare and special opportunity for these student athletes and for the whole town that has rallied behind them all season long. You will see plenty of black and gold around town today as families, alumni, and neighbors gear up to make the trip or plan watch parties at home to cheer on the boys under the stadium lights. Sports pride runs even deeper this morning with standout running back Cameron Clem drawing statewide attention for his remarkable postseason performance. Coverage out of the region notes that Clem has piled up more than 1,000 rushing yards over just 4 playoff games, an incredible feat that speaks to both his hard work and the blocking up front. Around here, folks know that behind those numbers is a kid who has battled back from injury and kept showing up for his team, making this championship run feel especially meaningful. Across Cherokee County government, leaders are continuing work on long-term policy and planning as we move deeper into December. The county's website highlights ongoing resolutions and updates, including a recent statement opposing what local officials see as overreach under the federal Antiquities Act and how that might affect rural communities like ours. These kinds of moves often sound distant and technical, but they tie back to how land is used, how jobs are protected, and how our mountain way of life is represented in Raleigh and Washington. Over in Andrews, just down the road, the holiday season is in full swing with a week of Christmas activities that include a festive parade and family-friendly gatherings. The town has been highlighting special events like holiday performances and Grinch Night type evenings for kids, giving residents and visitors plenty of options if they want to take a short drive for a change of scenery while still staying close to home. All of this adds up to a regional feeling that the valleys and ridges between Murphy, Andrews, and our neighboring communities are stitched together by shared celebrations and familiar faces. Zooming out just a bit, companies with ties across the Southeast, like Peachtree Pest Control, are marking the holidays by partnering with nonprofits to fight food insecurity and support families in need. Their recent seasonal drive included donations, volunteer time, and efforts to brighten the holidays for children through wishlist gifts and clothing. Even though this is not based right here in Murphy, it echoes the same spirit you see in our churches, civic clubs, and school groups when they rally around local food banks and shelters this time of year. Now let us take a look at the weather for Murphy, North Carolina for the next 3 days. Today, Thursday, you can expect a chilly but seasonable December day, with afternoon highs hovering in the mid to upper 40s and morning temperatures starting down near the upper 20s to around 30 degrees. Skies should be partly to mostly cloudy, and while a stray light shower or sprinkle cannot be ruled out, most of the day looks on the dry side, so a warm jacket and maybe a hat should do the trick if you are out running errands or walking the Riverwalk. On Friday, temperatures will stay on the cool side, with highs again landing in the mid-40s and lows dropping back into the upper 20s by daybreak. There is a modest chance of light rain, on the order of a few tenths of a percent, especially later in the day or into the evening as another weak disturbance swings through the region. Roads should stay in good shape, but with cold nights, it is always wise to watch out for any damp spots that could turn slick in sheltered or shaded areas early in the morning. Saturday keeps the late fall. Early winter feel going, with afternoon highs nudging into the upper 40s, maybe touching 50 degrees in sunnier spots, and overnight lows sitting near the upper 20s again. Skies look to be a mix of clouds and sun, with only a low chance of any showers, so it should be a pretty good day for downtown shopping, a hike on a lower elevation trail, or a quick trip to a nearby event. Overall, it is classic December in Murphy. Cool, crisp, and great for hot chocolate and layered clothing. Turning to community events, there is plenty on the calendar in and around Murphy to help you enjoy the season. Right here in town, Main Street Murphy and the town's events page are encouraging folks to keep supporting local shops, especially with downtown promotion days like Second Saturday Shop and Sip coming up this month. That event runs on Saturday, December 13th, and typically features extended shop hours, special deals, and often live music or refreshments, giving you an easy, relaxed way to knock out your Christmas list while catching up with neighbors. If you are looking for live music, Murphy has several options in the next few days. On Friday, December 12th, the Side Hustle Band is set to play at the Mason Bar on Valley River Avenue, bringing a night of tunes, food, and drinks for anyone wanting to unwind at the end of the work week. Then on Saturday, December 13th, special themed performances like One Night in Bethlehem out at the casino complex and more music back at the Mason Bar give you a mix of family-friendly and adults' night out choices, all within a short drive of downtown. For folks willing to travel just a little farther, venues like Cherokee Cellars in Murphy and spots across the county will host more holiday music as the month rolls along, including performances later in December by groups like Old Souls and other regional acts. These shows offer a cozy setting to enjoy local wine, good company, and seasonal favorites, perfect for a date night or an evening with close friends. As always, if you plan to enjoy an adult beverage, make a safe driving plan ahead of time so everyone gets home without worry. As you head out to these events, just remember a few simple safety tips. Dress in layers so you stay warm when the sun dips behind the ridge, keep an eye on older relatives and little ones in the evening chill, and give yourself a little extra time on the roads in case of fog or damp spots in the early morning or after dark. A small flashlight, some water, and a phone charger in the car can go a long way on these long winter evenings. That is the rundown for this Thursday here on the Murphy Morning Show. Thank you for spending part of your morning together, catching up on our hometown teams, our holiday lights, and the events that keep this community close. This is Sarah wishing you a peaceful, productive day and inviting you to tune in again tomorrow morning for more news, weather, and stories from right here in Murphy, North Carolina.